The news breaks without warning. North Korea launches another missile. Phone alerts buzz across the globe, each headline a jolt to the international community. These aren't routine drills, they're calculated statements meant to provoke and intimidate. The world watches, holding its breath, as initial reports remain vague and uncertain. This uncertainty is part of the strategy. It creates fear and forces world leaders to react. The cycle repeats, a tense, familiar dance on the edge of catastrophe. Familiarity doesn't lessen the danger, it breeds dangerous complacency. For those in Seoul or Tokyo, there's no complacency, only constant anxiety. Each launch is a personal threat, a reminder of proximity to a regime unbound by international norms. North Korea's missile program is a story of defiance, a small, isolated country challenging superpowers. Rockets tear through the sky, carrying a message of power and resolve. The world fears what North Korea has accomplished, and what it might do next. As the sun rises after another sleepless night, the question remains, what is the ultimate goal? And what price will the world have to pay? The threat refuses to fade. It only grows stronger, more sophisticated, and more daring. The world is left to wonder, what comes next? North Korea is a land of secrets, its borders sealed and information tightly controlled. Beneath the surface lies a vast clandestine network dedicated to building weapons of mass destruction. Facilities are buried deep underground, disguised as factories or civilian buildings, nearly impossible to track. Intelligence agencies play a constant cat-and-mouse game, searching for signs of activity. North Korea has mastered deception, moving assets and hiding activities to stay ahead. Developing these weapons is a national priority, consuming scarce resources. Scientists work in isolation, cut off from the world, yet making staggering progress. Despite sanctions and pressure, they've built an arsenal that threatens not just neighbors, but the world. This hidden world is the engine of North Korea's power and confidence. While its people face hardship, the military-industrial complex thrives. The secrecy is its greatest strength, creating uncertainty and fear. The world knows the arsenal exists, but not its full extent or locations. This uncertainty is the terrifying truth of the Hermit Kingdom's power. North Korea's arsenal is a shadowy force, always present, never fully seen. The regime's commitment is unwavering, its ambitions undeterred. The world is left guessing, how much more lies hidden. Each North Korean missile launch sends shockwaves across the globe. In South Korea and Japan, emergency alerts blare. This is no drill. The threat is real. Millions brace for impact. The United Nations convenes, world leaders condemn, and sanctions are discussed. Yet, these responses often feel routine. For the United States, each launch is a direct challenge, testing defense systems and alliances. Military commanders go on high alert. Defense systems are tested. The global reaction is a mix of fear, frustration, and helplessness. The threat is not just regional, it's global. The world remains on edge, bracing for what's next. North Korea's missile threat isn't just about the missiles, it's how they're launched. Massive Transporter Erector Launchers, or TELs, serve as mobile missile bases. These trucks can hide in plain sight, stored in caves or disguised as barns. They move under cover of darkness, making detection nearly impossible. A TEL can emerge, launch, and disappear before satellites can react. This mobility gives North Korea a powerful element of surprise. Despite sanctions, North Korea has built a large fleet, some based on foreign designs. The TELs highlight the regime's resourcefulness and ability to circumvent restrictions. Their strategic importance is immense. They make preemptive strikes risky and ensure a second strike capability. Even if some sites are destroyed, TELs can survive and retaliate. This ghost fleet guarantees North Korea's arsenal is survivable and credible. The mobile launchers are the backbone of its deterrent. They ensure the threat is always real, always present. North Korea's missile force is not just for show, it's a persistent danger. The world must contend with a threat that can appear anywhere, anytime. North Korea's missile arsenal is diverse and growing. Short-range ballistic missiles, often solid-fueled, can strike targets across South Korea with little warning. Their speed and maneuverability make them hard to intercept, a constant danger for millions. Medium-range missiles like the Hwasong-12 can reach Japan and Guam, expanding the threat far beyond the peninsula. These missiles force the US and its allies to factor North Korea into every strategic calculation. The most fearsome are the intercontinental ballistic missiles, Hwasong-15 and Hwasong-17. These giants are designed to reach the US mainland from New York to Los Angeles. The key question: can they deliver a nuclear warhead through re-entry? North Korea claims to have miniaturized warheads for its missiles. If true, it's a global game changer. Multiple nuclear tests suggest progress, but uncertainty remains. The combination of a nuclear warhead and a reliable ICBM is the ultimate fear. North Korea's relentless pursuit of this capability keeps the world on edge. The arsenal is no longer just a regional threat, it's a global one. The world is racing to prevent North Korea from perfecting this deadly combination. The stakes could not be higher. Predicting North Korea's next move is nearly impossible. The regime operates by its own logic, ignoring international norms. Launches can happen anytime, timed for holidays, in response to drills, or for no clear reason. This unpredictability is a weapon, keeping adversaries off balance and on high alert. Months of calm can shatter with a sudden series of tests. The snap drill nature of launches shows readiness and rapid response capability. Decision-making centers on Kim Jong-un, whose motives are opaque. Is it technology, politics, or a show of strength? Often, it's all three. The world is left to guess and wait. Surprise is central to North Korea's doctrine. First strikes, chaos, and overwhelming force. This uncertainty is a powerful deterrent, making the missile program so dangerous. The Korean Peninsula is one of the most heavily monitored places on Earth. The US, Japan, and South Korea deploy advanced technology to watch North Korea's every move. Spy satellites capture detailed images, analyzing every change for clues. Powerful radars on land and sea scan for missile launches, providing early warning. THAAD and Aegis systems form a multi-layered shield, giving precious minutes to seek shelter. Reconnaissance aircraft listen in on North Korean communications, gathering vital intelligence. Every signal, every movement is scrutinized. Despite this, North Korea's mastery of concealment keeps the world guessing. Tunnels, underground facilities, and night movements hide their activities. Decoys and no-fly zones add to the confusion. The watch is constant, but always reactive, waiting for North Korea's next move. The Allies are vigilant, but the first move can still come as a surprise. North Korea's ability to deceive is unmatched. The world's best technology can't guarantee certainty. The threat remains hidden, unpredictable, and ever-present. A North Korean missile launch is a carefully choreographed process. For liquid-fueled ICBMs, preparations begin long before the missile is seen. The missile is transported under darkness. The TEL finds a launch site. The missile is raised, exposed, and vulnerable. Fueling is dangerous and time-consuming, a clear sign a launch is imminent. Intelligence agencies watch for this critical window. Once fueled, the countdown begins. The missile can't wait long. Final checks, target programming, and the launch crew initiates the countdown. Engines ignite, and the missile lifts off in a roar of fire and smoke. It flies under powered flight, then the warhead separates and arcs through space. The re-entry vehicle plummets back to Earth at incredible speeds. It must survive intense heat and pressure to reach its target. The entire sequence, from liftoff to impact, can take less than 30 minutes. It's a countdown to potential chaos. The world has little time to react. Every North Korean missile launch is a political statement, defiance written in fire. The message: North Korea will not surrender its weapons or sovereignty. The missiles guarantee the regime's survival, making the arsenal non-negotiable. Launches serve as tools of coercion, forcing the world to pay attention. By raising tensions, Pyongyang seeks leverage, sanctions relief, aid, or reduced military drills. It's high-stakes diplomacy, with the threat of war as a bargaining chip. For North Koreans, launches are propaganda, proof of strength and leadership. Images of missiles foster national pride and justify sacrifices. The world is left in permanent tension, a political problem with no easy solution. Preemptive strikes are too risky. Diplomacy and sanctions have failed. The world is, in a sense, held hostage by a nuclear-armed North Korea. The message is clear. We have this power. We are not afraid to use it. The world can do little to stop it. This is the dangerous reality of the 21st century. The threat is real, and it's not going away.